Hey viewers, welcome to BL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanitha Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be talking about the November transits. The whole report will be in this video about the planetary configurations in the sky of this month and how it is going to be impacting us all individually also. So stay tuned. I'll be sharing with you through the presentation as well as the charts that I put up. That is the North Indian as well as the South Indian Kundlis. So stay tuned. And also, in case you are seeking advice, one-on-one conversation with me, uh, January onwards, the slots are available. So you can book a slot for yourself now. And definitely it will be personalized reading. So if you are, looking for general predictions, so this video is for you. But if you are looking for understanding your horoscope and how you know, the future is going to be, the predictive is going to be, then you should be seeking one-on-one advice with me. It is an interactive session. You can drop an email at vlastrology24@gmail.com and my team will get in touch with you with all the details. Also, you can follow me on Instagram as well as Facebook. My team keeps telling me to indicate that. So I just want to mention that please do follow me on the both the social media platforms. I'm not on Twitter because I had some problem with my Twitter account, so I deactivated it. So that is also one way to connect. Some different news and some short videos I keep doing on those platforms as well. And what this November month is getting us at, I will be sharing with you shortly. So stay tuned. I have already been doing weeklies, monthlies, the innermost, outermost planets transits. And it really is important to understand that this is a general video and maybe 50 to 60% of the predictions will match up. My main goal actually in life is to impart whatever knowledge I have through this YouTube platform, and also to connect with people to the maximum and share with them the actual insights on Vedic astrology, because there is a lot of uh, I know there I am also one of those astrologers on the YouTube, but genuinely speaking, I'm very upfront, I'm very blunt, I'm very much to the point about whatever the horoscope is saying. So that's the reason, people feel that, I give negative predictions more. But definitely that's not my aim, that I want to hurt anybody's sentiments, because it is very essential to give the right kind of feedback about your own horoscope also. Good, bad, ugly, whatever happens must be shared directly. All right. So this is what is what I give in my readings. I give one small part of my own self, actually, to every horoscope I do. I have done for, say, about 15 years free horoscope readings also in life. Then I just, started uh, taking the consultation fee because the energy exchange was not happening and people were taking me for granted also, and have hurt my sentiments as well many a time. So that's the reason. Anyways, let's not get into all those things, the negative aspects of life. Let's be positive. We are heading to eclipse also, the lunar eclipse. We have already uh, seen the side effects of the eclipse that we have already had on the Diwali night. That is the next day of the Diwali night, 25th of October. That was the solar eclipse. Now we are heading to the lunar eclipse and Jupiter is turning direct. Let me share through the presentation. These are all live sessions. And in case there is something that you don't like about the video, you can please definitely drop a comment so that I am also aware of what exactly is the missing link. And maybe, I can improvise on myself. So I should be getting that chance, isn't it? All right. So let's start with the presentation that I have prepared for you, a small presentation so that you know the planetary configurations in the sky, right? 1 second, let me start sharing. All right, to start with, you must know that Jupiter is turning direct this month, and then we have on the 24th of November, and we do have Sun's ingress, that is the Vrishchika Sankranti, Sun's ingress in Libra sign. Venus will also be changing signs from Libra to Scorpio, Mercury as well, and Mars from Gemini to Taurus. That is in retrogression. It will be coming back in the demoted form. Then we have the dates here. Sun's ingress in the, let me close my camera. So Sun's ingress in Libra sign happened on the 17th of October. As you know, every month Sun changes signs, and that is why it is called the Sankranti, whenever Sun is changing signs. And Sun will be in the Libra sign till the 16th of November and will be in the Rahu Ketu axis, because of which we have eclipses also. Then we'll be transiting through Scorpio sign on the 16th of November till the 16th of December. Is going to be there in mutual aspect with Mars, because Mars is going to be right opposite in Taurus sign, and then will be aspected by Jupiter as well. As you know, in the Scorpio sign, Jupiter is also aspecting. Mercury is going to be in Libra till the 13th of November and will be transiting through Scorpio sign from the 13th to November till the 3rd of December. Mars will be transiting through the sign of Gemini till the 13th of November in retrogression, and will be turning back to the Taurus sign from the 13th of November till the 13th of January 2023. So it's a long transit. So whole month long, it is going to be, the rest of the month long, it is going to be in Taurus sign. So as you can see, Mars is going to be in retrogression till the 13th from the Mars is retrograde from the 30th of October till the 13th of November. It's in Mriksira Nakshatra till the 14th of December. Very important transit again. Venus is going to be in Libra sign till the 11th of November and transits through the Scorpio sign from the 11th of November till the 5th of December. Now, this is the horoscope of the November month. So as you can see, there are the planets in the Libra sign. And when Moon, after the transit, this is the 1st of November. So when Moon transits here, this is the Bharani transit of Moon. When it reaches 21 degrees, there is a lunar eclipse. So that is something that you have to be very cautious about on the 8th of November, because it is going to be giving you some kind of uneasiness, especially the cardinal signs, that is Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn people, because these are the kendras from the eclipses. So you have to be, it's said that you people have to be generally, very careful. And Sun is in close vicinity to Ketu also on the 4th, 5th of November, which is again a very precarious time. So be careful when you're making decisions. Authoritative figures, especially across the globe, have to be a little extra careful about their authority and decision making. And Mercury and Venus definitely are together in the Libra sign, and in the latter half would be in the Scorpio sign. I'll be showing you that chart also. Mars is going to be in retrogression and will be transiting through Taurus sign. So again, this is demoted Mars. Mars is going to be, though, in a better position. I've already made the video on Mars's ingress in Taurus sign. Please do watch that. And Jupiter is going to be turning direct and will be moving towards its forward journey. So that is also something which is definitely positive in a way, because Shubha Graha being in retrogression brings about a negative impact also. So Saturn is in the Dhanishta Nakshatra. It's going to be moving forward, and in the January month will be moving into the sign of Aquarius. So no change for the Saturn transit, and Rahu Ketu also no change. Then we have this chart of the mid-month. That is when we have planets in the 8th sign. So as you can see, the planets are in the 8th sign, where that is Scorpio, and are going to be conjunct in Mars's sign. Mars is going to be aspecting this zone as well. So any decisions related to, overall economy will be actually made during this time by the authorities, by the politicians. The authoritative figures are going to be making some major decisions during this time, because Mars is going to be in the 2nd sign of the zodiac. That means it's coming back from, it's completed its span here, coming back again, then it's something which is not a good phenomena. But at the same time, some economy wise, some major changes are going to be turning out to be positive, plus some, we can say, some major policy changes are coming our way. And this also leads to, because it's the earth sign and the earth trikonas are getting active, as you can see, Saturn and this Mars in the Taurus and Capricorn signs. So this leads to earthquakes also. So we'll be hearing some natural calamities even more. So the next one is Jupiter's ingress, Jupiter turning direct. So this is again a very important one, because Jupiter in retrogression has caused a lot of havoc, because the eclipses also have not been turning out to be a favorable time. I've generally seen eclipses bring about some major important changes as well, but here it hasn't. So there can be that something we'll be hearing, some positive news we'll be hearing, religious belief system, something to do with medical. And when Saturn is turning direct, we are hearing some new viruses also, different variant of corona entering. So this Saturn will be also aspecting this Jupiter here. So definitely something major can bounce back. All right. Now, be careful about that. Now, coming to the next slide. Let me see. All right. So we have a full moon on the November 7th. It starts and till November 8th. And we have a new moon, because of which we have because of the full moon, we have the lunar eclipse. And then on the new moon day, we have it starting from the 6:53 a.m. to 4:26 a.m. This is not the Kartika one. It's just a mistake here. So 4:26 a.m. November 24th. So make a note of these dates also. This presentation is pretty much important. Now, as you can see, we have to see the ascendant moon as always. I always say this. The predictions are based on the ascendant sign or the moon sign or the Dasha sign. So that is the Lagna Rashi, Chandra Rashi, and the Dasha Lord where it is posited. Now, suppose you are in Venus Dasha and your natal Venus is in Virgo sign, where it debilitates. So now you have to make Virgo your first house. Okay. If you will make your Virgo first house, you will get to know the transit positions. Suppose the eclipse took place in the 2nd house of yours, and now it is going to be taking place in the 8th house of yours. So these are very important ways to look at transits. We cannot just generalize the predictions based on whatever we have been conventionally doing. We have to be open and we have to be receptive to the readings from the rest of the transit positions and rest of the parameters also. All right. So that's why it's very essential. So let's start with the predictive without wasting more time. Let me see. 1 second. All right. So let's start with Aries first. So I'll be giving few dates. To start with, I want to say that the remedies are, you should keep some rice by your bedside on the night of the full moon and donate it in the morning. Chant Om Som Somaya Namaha Om. People will say that, let me just write it off because, it is very difficult for you to then understand. Let me write it for you. Wait. Om Som Somaya Namaha Om. Chant it 108 times, especially during the eclipses time, the lunar eclipse time, I mean. Lunar eclipse day. Okay. If you can't, chant it every day. All right. So yeah, this is what. Now coming to the predictive. All right, for Aries people, this month is actually going to be giving you some relief because, there is a lot of, it is going to be giving you relief because Mars, your Lagnesh, is going to be transiting your second house again. It is turning retrograde though. In retrograde motion, it is coming back, but it is going to be giving you some growth in financials also. Being the eighth lord, so this is good time for investments in the stocks and shares, and especially for the ones who are thinking of getting into a relationship or are in relationship should be careful from the 17th of um, from the 1st till the 13th. You should be a little extra careful about your relationship. After that, you can be going in for some fitness regime if you want to, if you'll be feeling some relief in your relationship also, and people will also understand you. You should be careful about the eclipse time because on the 8th of November the eclipse happens. No event happens on the day of the transit, but definitely you have to be taking care of your headaches, driving, in case you're thinking of doing some tasks which you're thinking of starting, some new business, etc. You have to be careful. Latter half, all the planets are going to be in your 8th house, so this can bring about some health issues, or maybe you whatever health issues you were facing, you'll be getting some relief now. Travel planning, you have to be very cautious about. If you are thinking of any kind of task initiation, do it in the first half of the month, but avoid the eclipse day, especially. Jupiter is turning direct. It's a good thing for you because now Jupiter is moving towards your first house. It's heading to the first house. So definitely a very positive time for foreign journeys, foreign travels, getting connected with the guru that you have not been able to during this month. And the best part would be, the best part is that Saturn is turning direct. The workload is going to increase, but you're going to be completing major tasks that have been assigned to you. You're not able to do till now. You're just going to be in that mode of completion of everything. Definitely a very strong transit. Because it was in retrogression, slowing down was happening. Now it's going to take that pace and the speed, whatever you have been thinking of doing. Saturn is going to be aspecting your 7th house zone from here. So this will bring about some actual judgment, you will be making about your relationship, whether you want to be in the relationship or you want to quit the relationship. So this month is the time to decide about or decipher or understand about the relationship quotient. Where do you stand? What is it that you want? All right. Progeny, you can be planning this month after the eclipses get over. And definitely you are thinking of some major improvement in your own self also. Initiation of tasks, something new, something different. You should be doing it only in the first half, especially when the Sun, Mercury, and Venus are in your seventh house itself. All right. And when they transit through the eighth house, that is Scorpio sign, I've given the dates in the beginning part. So that time you can be going in for some stocks, shares, investments also. That is a good time for that. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Taurus. So for Taurus natives, this month is actually going to be giving you some relief in your relationship. You have been suffering. It's been like, Venus, your Lagnesh is in the Rahu Ketu axis. Now coming out of it would be better for you. That happens from the 11th of November onwards. So any kind of initiation of relationship is also good for you. See, you yourself are feeling lack of, judgment. You feel that, things are in that autopilot mode, but you have to put a little extra effort if you want the results to be in your favor, by your side. Things are looking a little better because luck is by your side. Whatever you are doing, the luck is going to be by your side. But at the same time, don't depend on luck too much, because you will be falling on your face otherwise. Be careful. I'll be giving you the dates. Be careful about those dates. Make a note of the dates. And also, good time to start any kind of fitness regime, health issues. If you have to just work on that as well. For students, this is a little tough time because, your fifth house Lord Mercury is in the Rahu Ketu axis. It's going to be in the close vicinity also. So that is the time when you will lack judgment about your, competition or subjects, how you can improvise on yourself, skill enhancement, all that might just suffer. So you have to be getting on that clarity mode so that you get the right kind, you get into the right kind of decision making also. So for that, you have to draw a swastika. Just focus on one dot. There are four dots, like, you can just pick and choose one dot of yours and then just, focus on that. Just take a printout, paste it on your workstation or your study station and see it before starting anything. Okay. So that, your focus is built up, right? So that will help you. And the dates being, just avoid these dates, especially 4th to the 6th. There can be some relationship issues or some problems with the foreigners. It could be that you're traveling and there are just, delays and it frustrates you. Avoid 9th to the 11th for investments. Don't get carried away. 12th to the 14th is a good time to get connected with your siblings. People might just understand you. You might just go for a party or, call people home. That is also quite likely. 15th to the 16th, 15th, 16th is also good time for, being at home and just unwinding. Avoid 20th, 22nd for initiation of anything new, anything which requires, which is to be done for the first time. Just avoid. Okay. And also 25th to the 27th is not a good time. Not a good time for initiation of romance, forming any kind of connectivity with people, or maybe, you're trying to convey something, people are misunderstanding you. That is also quite likely. So make sure that you do not make any decisions on this day also. And it can also be a very uneasy day for you. So make sure that you are looking into the time and then making decisions. So avoid 25th to the 27th for major decision making. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. For Gemini natives, Mercury is going to be in your your sixth house. It's going to be um, in a better state because it's coming out of the Rahu Ketu axis. That is going to be only in the latter half. That is on the 13th of November. It moves into this until the 3rd of December. It's going to be in this zone. So this is definitely a very positive time for doing things, initiation of tasks, organizing yourself, restructure things, get connected with the co-workers, get the work done, rather than just, falling um, depending on your own self. It's a teamwork. You need to just take the help of others to complete the task. You can't just be doing it all by yourself. uh, we think that we can do it ourselves, so it's not going to work that way for you especially. And also, Saturn has gotten direct, so you are feeling better uh, because Saturn is moving towards the towards the ninth house for you. So the luck is by your side. Gradually, Saturn is shifting, moving towards the, uh, you know, uh, it's moving towards the ninth house of yours. So definitely a very positive time for you. The eclipse is here in your 11th house, so older siblings or friends, you can have complications with. So be careful. Material growth definitely on cards, desire fulfillment going to be happening. Jupiter is turning direct also. It's going to be in your moving towards the 11th house. So definitely very positive time for your workplace also. Sun is coming out of the debilitation sign, and to top it all, it's coming out of the Rahu Ketu axis also. So sixth house transit of Sun is considered to be good for just combating your health. Whatever health issues you have, you will be able to overcome them. You will be able to defeat your enemies. Anybody who is trying to cheat you will get caught. And this is definitely a very positive time for getting connected with the authorities, authority figures, or maybe job. You are going to be changing and you're joining something new, some new job is coming your way. Just avoid the dates that I'm giving you. First, second, you can avoid for making decisions. Already first has just started when I'm making this video. So maybe there can be some complications related to your work, related to your investments also. Little uneasy day for you. Also on the 10th, 11th, you can be traveling. Okay. So maybe you are traveling and you miss your flight, or some problem happens with your luggage or your ticket. So make sure that you are taking keeping everything intact and double check. Okay. So it could lead to some goof ups in your financial investments also. Maybe you invest somewhere wrong, or maybe you don't get that kind of support from the outsiders. It could lead to some kind of irritation also during this time. Some bad dream or something can also be the reason for your uneasiness. Also avoid, let me tell you the date. I've given you the 10th, 11th, and also avoid 20th, 21st. It could be that, in your relationship, you have some issues that you have to go through. Some problems and complications can come up, or misunderstanding can come up in your relationship. So avoid talking anything negative. You're going to propose somebody and then, it just doesn't get accepted. So that proposal also you have to avoid in case you're thinking of doing so on the 20th, 21st, especially. Also on the 26th to the 28th, not a good period. So in all spheres. So just, I would suggest, if you have to make decisions related to your financials, especially your relationship and financials, lie low. These 2 dates you have to be avoiding. All right. And the best remedy I always say is chant Om Ganganpataye Namo Namaha Om chants for 108 times daily. Start at a particular time in the morning on Wednesday and keep doing it till the time you feel that you have, you feel confident and you're feeling comfortable also. All right. try this remedy. It really helps. Coming to Cancer. So for Cancer natives, you have to see the condition of moon. So the weeklies are really helpful for you. So do watch those videos that I make from time to time on weeklies. Now here what is happening, moon and sun both get eclipsed by Rahu and Ketu. So now what is happening, we are heading to a lunar eclipse on the 8th of November. So that is happening over your 10th house. So you have to be extra careful about your job. Maybe you lose the job, or maybe you switch the job and you're not satisfied. It could be that the bosses and the seniors, they might just not be getting pally with you, or they're not getting that kind of equilibrium. So you're not going to be feeling that kind of contentment right now. Maybe, there is a good promotion that you have been expecting for, a good chunk of money you're getting as a promotion, but there is something amiss, maybe with the authorities or maybe with the department that they change you to. That's not actually working the way you wish to. Also, we have a lot of planets in your 4th house. So the happiness actually is like fluctuating. Happiness quotient is missing maybe. People are just taking you for granted. You want to be, at the home front also, people are not understanding you. Whenever there is a lot of energy in a particular zone, it is very difficult. It's like a tug of war between the planets. One is saying, I'm right. The other one is saying, I'm right. Do this, no, do that. So that type of a tug of war kind of an energy also develops when there is a clustering of planets in a particular zone. Here, it is about relationship with your mother, with your friends, with your family, childhood friends especially. It's about your roots. It can be a good time for property purchasing also, or maybe, you're purchasing somewhere overseas. So that is something which is very much likely. Your relationship quotient is going to change. And also, it might just give you some new bonding with the partner. All right. And it is going to be giving you a lot of clarity also as to what you want to do in life, how you want to change your path. So all that is coming your way because there are so many, as you can see, planets in the Kendra. If you can see, that is why I said that when the cardinal signs, whenever sun transits through the cardinal signs, major changes happen. And this time it had been an eclipse time also. So this definitely is not looking that good, especially for these 4 signs. I would say that please do the remedies, keep a little bit of rice in a pot and put them underneath your bed or on the side of the bed, and then donate it in the next morning. So that is one very important remedy for the lunar eclipse. And you should give more dhanams so that, you get little relaxed, also a little bit of peace you can get. All right. So watch the weeklies. That will help you understand your transit positions also. All right. So let's do the Leo people. So for Leo, this eclipse is happening in your 3-9 axis. So this means that there is a lot of zeal to do things, but there is something which is stopping you. You want to look at the bigger picture. You want to do things. You want to just, fly, but you're being bound, by some effect around you. Some situations which actually don't help you, are not supportive of you to make decisions like these. That, okay, leave this job. Let's wait for some time. Let's quit and wait for another job. So all those are actually playing on your mind. As it is, Rahu is in your 9th house. So some religious belief system, which is changing. Your belief is not the conventional one. So don't change it, because whatever religion you're in, that is going to be your foundational period, because, that is going to be a foundational one. But, with Rahu in the 9th house, it might just take you backwards. It might just not let you take the decisions like that. All right. So you have to be cautious about your decision making related to your spirituality, related to your travels, also journeys on cards. And at the same time, you will have short journeys as well, especially in the first half of the month. And Saturn is good in the sixth house. It is going to be giving you some new assignments, and you're going to be getting a little better also if you're having health issues. Jupiter is also turning direct, so this is definitely a big time saving grace, because the eighth house Jupiter is coming to an end and it's going to be in the ninth house. Though there is a Rahu waiting for you over there also from till the November next year. So we all have to be extra careful about our, in general, the in general, whatever the relationships are in general. So it might just change things also. And somebody's asking about what cancer remedy to do. Yes, you should keep rice by your bedside. I always say that on the new moons and full moons, you should keep rice by your bedside in a pot or in a container and just donate it next morning. If you don't, you can leave. If you think that people will not take the open one, so you can just just keep the packet in the poly pack only, covered seal pack, and then you can give it also. So see, you should be actually feeding the birds and the blind and the orphan and the old age people any which ways, especially during the eclipses time. If you do these remedies, actually it's said that you get the results even more. You get the the positive results of the danams more, the donations even faster. So this is definitely going to be favorable if you do it during the eclipse. The next day of the eclipse, you should be doing the remedy. When it is starting from the eclipse starts from the 8th of November, 10:59 UTC, and will be, obviously ending the full moon. The full moon is going to be ending the next day. So on the 9th, you should be donating, actually. Okay. And also the Leo people, they have to be doing the remedy of donating jaggery, honey, red lentils, red clothes. They should be doing that also from time to time, especially if you are eclipse born, if you are having a debilitated sun already in your chart. All that also is very, very essential to check. Also, you should be going in for this is the month when you will be having some changes, or maybe a lot of energy at the place of work also. People might just be not listening to you, but then suddenly things change after November 13th, and you start getting pally with those people who are who you think were not actually by your side. So things will start getting a little better after the 13th of November. All right. So yeah, and avoid the dates that I'm giving you to do the task. 3rd to the 6th is a little precarious time, so don't make any decisions related to your stocks and shares. And also it can give you some kind of irritation also. You can be a little irritable on that day. On the 17th, 18th, 19th, there can be some travel plans, or maybe it's said that you make certain expenditures in such a manner that you regret later. So just keep a check on plus minus the days, that no event takes place on the same day. So just make sure that you do the remedies and don't make any kind of major expenses on the day that of 17th, 18th, 19th days. Okay. And avoid 27th to the 29th, avoid interacting with your own people, your close-knit circle, your friends, your peers, your teachers, your neighbors. Avoid interacting with them. You can be a little bossy and they won't like it. And maybe, they are going to be misunderstanding you also. It could be that it gives you some kind of irritation or, seclusion or isolation energy from them. You don't want to be, because you don't want any kind of nuisance which can be formed because of the surroundings or the atmosphere that you're in. So just lie low, I would suggest. And maybe you want to write a book, or you're right in the process of writing already. So it might just be that you are not getting that kind of focus. So you might be very irritable on these dates. So avoid, I think that is the best thing to do, right? Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. So let's do for Virgo now. All right, so for Virgo natives, this month you have your Ascendant Lord transiting through your third house from your second. So it is actually better for you as far as your dental issues that you have been facing, your face problem, or anything, any kind of skin related issues that you have been facing will get a little better, because Mercury is going to be in the third house of yours. Third house Mercury, as it is good for communication. Any kind of new communication you want to go in for, any kind of new job, any kind of new connection that you want to strike, any kind of new project you want to start, you can be doing that as well. Mars is going to be turning retrograde and will be moving into your Bhagyasthana, that is your luck house. So it is going to be enhancing your luck any which ways. You can watch the video on Mars's ingress in Taurus sign. I will write it in the description box, the link also. But definitely it is going to be enhancing your luck factor, and it is going to be looking at this Mercury as well from your all the planets. In fact, from here, this Mars is going to be aspecting. So there will be a lot of energy in your third house. So communication is the key. Don't keep quiet. Don't think that what others will think and what others will feel. It's actually giving you that energy and courage to speak with people and make decisions related to your standstill jobs. It is definitely a very positive time related to making any kind of short journeys, travels. You're going to be taking it up in the latter half of the month. So make sure that you take it all up very easily and towards, be adaptable and be more receptive to the positive changes coming into your life. Rahu is in your 8th house, and the eclipse is happening in your 8th house. Take care of your health. It's said that, when Rahu is in the 8th house, it's good for financial growth, and it's good for leaving your country and moving to the overseas countries if you want to shift out. But at the same time, this is not a good placement for your children. Maybe, for your children, it is going to be lack of happiness questioned, or maybe some confusion is there about choosing their subjects and all. Also, in the 8th house, it gives health issues which are not known, which can't be diagnosed. So you have to be changing your doctors after the eclipse gets over. You should be changing your doctor. Till now, you have been going in for the treatment, but you're not getting any kind of result. But you will be definitely getting the result only after the eclipse. The clarity you will be getting. Maybe you are doing homeopathy. You have to switch to to allopathy, or anything which is unconventional. Maybe, whatever you're doing, you will be switching. You should be actually. Feed the blind. Any kind of eyesight issue, any kind of dental issues, if you have, feed the blind. Feed the ones who have, maybe the eye hospital. If you can donate something, some eye drops or something, it will actually help you cure your diseases as well. Also, Saturn is a direct, and Mars is retrograde. So this is also actually, your trinal houses, Artha houses are getting activated with this. So definitely your focus is on money, financials, monetary growth as well. So this is the month when you should be starting some new projects, some new, some kind of new collaborations coming your way. Also, do the remedy of Ganesha chants. Donate something in greens, you will feel better. If at all your Mercury is weak, only then donate. Otherwise, remedies, I do the personalized remedies. These are all general remedies. They might just not be helping you that much as the personalized remedies do. because everybody is different. Everybody's chart is different. So now for you, I'm telling you, giving you few dates that you have to be careful. 8th, 9th, avoid making decisions because that's a very crucial time of eclipse. This eclipse is actually the 11th lord is also going to be in the 8th house. So good for stocks and shares investments, but not good for your health. I repeat. Also avoid 16, 17 for investments, for travels, journeys, teaching. You should actually, maybe there is some goof up, in your uh, in your technical, some technical glitch can come up in your laptop or in your emails you're sending. So there can be some goof up which can happen at the place of work. It'll cause some anxiety also. So avoid, especially 16, 17 for that reason. Also, it is a 26th, 26, 27, 28th. Now, these are the timings when, these are the dates when you have to be careful about your education. If you're thinking of starting education, competition exams, so it might be a slowdown in that, you might not be getting that kind of momentum, and your, whatever you are doing, you're not that sharp in your, whatever preparation you have done for the competition. You're not that sharp, you're not that accurate, you're not that well equipped. So put little extra effort and it will be perfectly fine. Jupiter is turning direct and it's moving towards your 8th house, which is not that bad because Jupiter in its own zone will be getting direct and it's moving forward. So it is going towards Rahu energy also. So this will also give you the health issues that you have will get a little better. In case you are having some, complication in your health, so this Jupiter direct will give you some relief, which is happening on the 24th of November onwards. So this will be good for you. And it is also good for your children. All right. So just avoid these dates that I've mentioned, and rest of the dates are definitely favorable for you. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. These are live sessions, so please bear with me. So for Libra natives, you have to be a little extra careful, especially till the 11th of November, because your Lagnesh is in Rahu Ketu axis, is in the first house, so headaches, driving might be a little difficult, accident prone. So be careful about all these. And communication, whatever you're communicating, people are not understanding you. There is something which is causing that kind of anxiety to you. People are not understanding, or maybe, you're not able to convey your point openly. You're just suffering and sulking yourself. So you should be also vocal about whatever you're going through. Saturn is transiting your 4th house. It's turning direct. It has turned direct though. So that is positive for you because, your Saturn is the Yoga Karagraha. So here when Saturn, natal Saturn, is transiting in the 4th house, it's called the Kantaka Shani. It is not supposed to be giving you good results, but at the same time, and the Kendras are getting active, with all the planets in the Kendra houses, the cardinal signs. So you have to be extra careful about your home matters. Maybe you're asked to work from home and you're not that capable, or that aptitude is missing, that quality of work, you are not able to give. Circumstances could be any, maybe your circumstances are not letting you, allowing you to give that kind of attention to your work, meticulously, detail oriented. You're not able to. But don't worry, it's a passing phase. Things are going to be falling in place next year. Definitely, we are going to be heading to this Saturn transiting through your 5th house, which is definitely much better than the 4th house transit. Mars is turning retrograde and coming to your 8th house in demotion form. So this is also not good for your health. So must take care of your health. It is again and again showing so. Rahu is in your 7th house. Relationship issues that you are facing till now, you will be getting some relief after the lunar eclipse is over. So plus minus few days of you months, we say that, when it's lunar eclipse, at least it takes 1 month's time to recover. And when it is when it is solar eclipse, it takes 3 months time, plus minus. So one must be much well equipped and well prepared also with all these planetary positions. And for you, I'm giving you few dates, especially 7th, 8th is not a good time to make decisions related to your family life and your work life also. And it can lead to some complications in your relationships also. Avoid this 7th, 8th for confrontations. Maybe, you can just lie low. Also, avoid 17th to the 19th. You're very meticulous. You can be self-critical. So you will just, not be able to get that kind of clarity during this time, whether you should be going in for investments or you should be just, parking your fund in the fixed deposits. So that is something which you have to be prepared for yourself. You should be preparing yourself for that as well. Also, all the planets are going to be moving out of the first house and will be moving to the second house, apart from Ketu. So we have Sun, Venus, Mercury conjunct in the Scorpio sign. So this will give you a good time together, and you should be donating something like eye drops to the eye hospital, or maybe, to the widow or the needy. You should be feeding some good amount of food. Maybe, it's said that, if you can cook by yourself and feed, that is the best way to do it. But if you can't, then at least you can just, go and feed in some other place, there. Okay. So to the blind and the needy, especially. So for Libra natives, I've given the date. I'm going to be giving the dates. So avoid 4th, 5th, 6th, not a good day for relationship also, and for financials as well. So take it easy. Make sure that you take care. 7th, 8th, 7th and 8th would be a little tough for travel purpose, or maybe some ankle bend, twist is there. So take care of your feet region also, or maybe some eyesight issue or dental issue also you can be facing. Avoid 17th to the 19th also. It is going to be giving you some kind of irritation, and maybe you're thinking of going overseas, your plans just backfire, or going back and forth, whether you're going, you're not, you're going or you're not. So all those energies are pretty much here. So take care of your health. Maybe you have to visit a hospital to see, or to look up to somebody, to look up some patient, or maybe your own family member is not well that day, so you're taking good care of that person, right? Do the remedies, like for Libra natives especially, you should be doing Sri Suktam. That is very, very powerful chants. You can do it for goddess Lakshmi. So that is a very good remedy for Libra natives. And you can also donate something in greens. That is also very positive for you. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. All right, for Scorpio natives, as these are live sessions, so that is how, I have to write it for your convenience. So for Scorpio, the eclipse is happening in your 6th house. So you have to be a little extra careful about what you do. Don't be self-critical. Take care of your health. Don't fall prey to the enemies, whatever they are saying. They're trying to instigate you. Enemies could be somebody who's at your place of work also. Maybe, that person you are dealing with is a dangerous one, or maybe some litigation that you're trapped in, because this is the eclipse time. So you have to avoid taking loans, falling into any kind of litigation, fighting, picking up fight with anybody and everybody. That can be the case, with the irritation that you're going through, but you should avoid throwing tantrums or taking other people's tantrum also. At the same time, don't lose your patience and cool. Somebody is in the hospital, so you might just be losing out on cool, that patience that you have to take care of that person. So you might just not be liking it. But you have to also understand that there is a possibility that you yourself are not well and you need somebody and nobody comes to your to help you. So don't ever think that you are going to be, if you serve somebody or you're going to be helping out somebody, it is going to be a waste of time. Never ever do that. Your seventh house is hemmed between malefics, as you can see. Rahu is moving backwards and Mars is also moving backwards in the Taurus sign. So this is the time, a very precarious time for relationships. It might just be an explosion and you part ways, or there can be major fights. So you have to be extra careful in and around eclipses time. All right. And Saturn is in its own zone, which is very positive, and it's turning direct. It's going to be giving you that kind of courage and to make decisions now. You're going to be expediting those things because Papa Grahas don't feel bad to be in the bad place, right? Jupiter is turning direct and is going to be moving gradually, and next year, April, it transits through your Aries sign where Rahu is already transiting. So this period is actually considered to be good for progeny's sake, in case you want to produce, you have to conceive, or you want to go in for IVF treatment or something. That is also quite likely, quite possible. So do that. 13th till the 13th of November, avoid your major expenses. Maybe you buy 2 laptops or 1 laptop and you just none of them works. So avoid. Okay. Expenditures are increasing for sure. Coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, this month, Jupiter is turning direct, though towards the end, 24th of November, but that's very positive news, very good news for you. Mars is going to be leaving your 7th house and will be transiting through your 6th, which is not a bad thing again, because it is going to be giving you some hidden enemies, but you will be able to combat those enemies also. But at the same time, Rahu energy is depleting your energy. Rahu is looking at the 1st house and is also looking at your 9th. That means you are going to be having some problem in making decisions. It's going to be looking at your 9th house. So you will have some problem with your guru, with your teacher, with your father-like figure, or it could be that you are having some health issues that you are going to be actually working through. Your parents or you yourself are feeling those energies, like unwell under the weather. So be careful about your health and the people around you. They need you. So take care of your health, of course. The stellium, which was the clustering of planets, which was there in the 11th house, is now going to be in the 12th house. Like Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury are going to be in the 12th house of yours. So this is going to be giving you some overseas connectivity, travels, hospitalization. Maybe somebody is in the hospital and you're going to be look them up. And also it's going to be looking at the 6th house when Mars is also coming there. So this is like, quite a difficult time for you for relationships, especially. Overall, it is a good transit. Saturn is turning direct and moving out of your 2nd house and will be turning towards the 3rd house. So this is like, end of Sadasati for Sagittarius people. So they'll be really very, very much relieved the moment the Janagiri month it transits through your 3rd house. Things are looking good. All right. Take care. Coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. All right. So for Capricorn natives, Saturn is has turned direct and is moving, inching every day towards your 2nd house. So till now, you were working a lot, you were not getting those kinds of results. People were not acknowledging you. Now, when Saturn is moving towards the 2nd house zone, it's turning direct. So you will be focused on your financial growth. And also it can give you some kind of changes also. Some major changes coming your way. So this change will be definitely before the January month. So which is definitely positive, and you're going to be making some new friends also. And it is going to be good, advisable also, that you don't lose your patience and be happy. Rahu will not let you be happy. All right. So you must take care of your health, especially. For you, Saturn is turning direct, as you know, I've told and I've apologized also. Saturn is turning direct, and if you haven't apologized to people, you should be apologizing now, because you're having the lunar eclipse in your 4th house. So in case you have anything which is like the baggage that you're carrying, you should be actually loading it off. That'll be good for you. All right. Jupiter is turning direct in your 3rd house, which is again a very positive one. And you will be getting some relief in your relationship with your siblings and neighbors also, in case you were going through some problems with them. Mars is turning direct and retrograde, and it's going to be moving into your 5th house. Student natives have to be, now they're going to be charged up. They can make the best use of this energy towards positive as well. All right. Coming to the next one, which is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, I mentioned who all should hear, the readings as per Ascendant, Moon, and the Dasha sign wise, where your your Lagna Kundli, your Chandra Kundli, and your Dasha Kundli is, your Dasha sign is. So please do hear the summary part. I repeat every time how you have to see the horoscope. All right. So for Aquarius natives, your Saturn is turning direct, your Lagnesh is turning direct and moving towards the 1st house. So now the thing is that you are going to be out of the first leg of the Sadhisati, and it is going to be the 2nd one, which is the peak Sadhisati in the over your 1st house. So you are going to be feeling a lot of, I will not say negative energy, but yeah, you will be feeling that, you're now suddenly, you're getting clarity. Workload is increasing though. People are going to misunderstand you, but at the same time, you're getting clarity about who's who, because Saturn over the 1st house makes you very disciplined. If you're not, you should be. You should listen to your, the practical aspect of life, because if you're thinking and making decisions with the heart and not thinking logically, Saturn will not help you, because you're already having your moon there in the 1st house. So this Saturn transiting over moon is like peak of Sadhisati. And for Ascendant also, I feel that, whenever Saturn transits your 1st house, so it is going to give you health issues. It gives pain in the feet region for sure. And Rahu and Moon are going to be together in your 3rd house. There's an eclipse happening in the 3rd house, which is not bad. It is good for your financial growth and any kind of travel plans also. Major journeys also on cards. Mars is turning retrograde and moving into your 4th house zone. So you have that kind of aggression and energy towards the 4th house affairs. So maybe, you're going to be renovating your place or redoing your workplace. So you're having that kind of energy as well. So take it in a stride, and it's positive. And from your luck house, that is your Libra sign, all the planets are going to be transiting through your Scorpio sign. So this is going to bring about some change at place of work. Maybe you're thinking of making a move already. So wait for January 2023 to say yes, because you're already, or maybe, to complete the process. Joining date you can give in January, because Saturn will be also coming out of your 12th and will be transiting your 1st. And any kind of graha which are transiting through the Kendra, the cardinal signs, cardinal houses, this also brings about some, major changes in life. So some major changes coming your way. So just lay the foundation now, and then things will start getting better and clearer later. All right. And also, we have a Jupiter direct, getting direct also. Very positive. Positive for what? Positive for your relationship. You are going to be following the right path. You are going to be listening to your family values, your family also. You're concerned about your financials, but at the same time, financials are going to grow because Jupiter is turning direct. It was retrograding, so it was not giving you that kind of financial success. Financial success, litigation, all those you will get relief now. In case you're thinking of repaying your loans, you will be able to repay them as well. So definitely a very positive month. You should donate something in black or in white to the needy, and also serve your family, adults, older people. All right, that will be good for you. Coming to the next, which is the last one, that is Pisces. So for Pisces natives, Jupiter, first of all, is going to be turning direct on the 24th of November, which is a positive news, which is a good news, in fact. It is going to expand the energies of your spiritual realms. Maybe you're into astrology and now you'll be brushing it up well and you'll be getting that kind of success. And people are going to understand you also. And Mars is also coming backwards and in retrogression towards your third house. So this will give you some setbacks in the family, home front, or maybe with your siblings also, you can have some complications. Your Saturn is direct and is also going to be aspecting the Libra sign, where all the planets are there in the 8th house. So this will give a lot of agitation and a lot of heat in the body also. Your blood related issues can come up, skin related issues can come up as well. So you have to be actually taking good care of yourself, and you should also depend on this Jupiter, which is getting direct. It's said that when Jupiter is in the first house, 1,000 or maybe more than that, problems get eradicated. Just one drop of nectar would actually give you make you immortal. It's like that. All right. So the best remedy for you is donate something in reds. Reds would be good. If you feel that, you're studying, you're not getting that focus, you're trying to acquire knowledge, it's not working. So you should do this remedy for sure. Now, all right. For donations would be a good idea for you. All right. So this is it for all the 12 ascendants, moons, or the Dasha Vise predictions. So stay tuned for more updates like this. I keep doing the videos, and also Parashara conference is on the 19th. I'm going to be delivering the lecture. 17th to 21st is the Parashara conference. Please don't forget to enroll yourself, and please do send me the horoscope details if you want me to take them up as example charts. All right. Stay blessed, everyone. Have a great November month ahead. Om Tat Sat.